I just did the bunker buster mission, and Count says, "Oh, you know, tell him how much ass I kicked while off Wiseman's leash." And I'm like, "You didn't do jack shit. I had to shoot down a bunch of fighters that came after me, and you just fluttered around." I was like, "What? Like, what kind of good did you do? I had to kill the air and the bunkers." Okay, it sounds a little weird that I said I had to kill the air.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile.
Oh, I only got an A. But that's okay, I wasn't going for an S rank. Not this time. I already did that. Oh, this will be fun. EML. Okay, and I wanna look at my parts real quick. See, well, no. Okay, I don't need that. Yes, yes. What do I have for my... Oh, firing distance. Well, that's okay, because I can still do it from 9,000. Hit zone and firepower, those are both things I need. Okay. I thought something felt kind of off with this. I was like, there's no way that this should be acting this way, because I always put it into my yaw. Honestly, I would put it all into my pitch just so I could just spin on a dime without post-stall maneuvering, because I suck at it. Oh, it's the nighttime refueling from the trailer. Shit, I need to recharge my phone. Shit. Here, let me... Shut up. I am climbing.
150 meters.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry for the sass today. I gotta go to work in an hour and a half, and this sucks. But I intend on getting farther in Ace Combat. Hopefully getting almost to the last two missions.
No weapons until you reach the enemy base.
Oh, what's that? Pull on my railgun? Gotcha.
Restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, ask this one. Current ETA matches yours. Get you down safe. Or you're short on men. Everyone here's already signed their release. That ain't funny.
You know, they really put some symbolism in that with it being nighttime and the dark humor. Get it? Ha 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 ha. Oh, I know. I've done this fucking trench run a couple dozen times.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
Not consecutively, but quite a few times when I was doing my 4-hour. No! No! Fuck you. Fuck you, Lanza. Useless piece of shit. I fucked that up so bad. I want to do my best again. A S rank.
Strider 1. Pass through waypoint
We're about to do restrictions from here on out. And, hand me that burger. And that knife and fork, too. Okay, why does Lancaster eat burgers with a knife and fork? You just grab the greasy motherfucker. Or grab it. Alright. I love this music too. I don't even know what the fuck that was. Honestly, I kind of wish that they would allow you to turn off the freaking caution alarm.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider's
Yeah, there I go, right past those fucking...
You've passed waypoint 3.
Not this time.
Closing radio silence.
I don't even know what the oh Christ, I forgot about this one.
There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
No. Punch it.
You just passed waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted.
Hell yeah.
To the base.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was quite the roller coaster ride.
Yeah, that was fun.
Reach destination.
That's the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off they'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a meeting.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Trying to eliminate as many of those searchlights as possible. Yeah, and I prefer it that way because those things are absolutely fucking blinding. Fuck, there's one more.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Whew. Can you imagine that if a plane was able to just fly through a bunch of frickin' trees? Oh wait, we gotta take out that AC-130. Enemy AC-130 above!
Multiple helicopters spotted. Keep the visual on. Strider 1, now you need to take out those enemies on the
B-52s, huh? Whoops.
Target is approaching guns. Target acquired.
Ah, damn it.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Break, break, break.
Anything that'll jeopardize the landing.
Yep, I'm working on it. That motherfucker won't freaking... Our delivery staff? Really? You're hopping on the pizza train too? Okay, and here's something I want to know. If Italy doesn't exist in Strange Real, A, how did they get Italian cuisine? And B, how did they get pizza? Like, what Strange Real company made pizza? Or, not company, country. And maybe even company, like, was it like, I don't know, Mario's? Did you just say that the last mission? Motherfucking 3 tracks. Aw. I missed. Nyum. Formidable, yet futile. Whew, that was a little close. Fuck, I really could have railed that thing. Instead I fucked it up. What, you guys ain't gonna do jack fuck shit? Ah. Yeah, if anything, this is fun.
Okay, start running on the count of 3. There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
There we go. The runway is clear. Woo! You know, I really wish that at this place they put down an AWACS model, just so that we know that Lancaster's here to get the pizza. Turn right? Why the fuck would I turn right? And nose up. That's fine with me. Yeah, I still gotta pull. I still gotta taxi up, boy. It's 2:35. All right.
Excellent.
That always scares the shit out of me.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff. By the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down. The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly, so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up.
Yeah, you know what, never mind, I already understand all this. Let's just get on to the mission. Basically, it's an all-out war zone. You can return back if you want, but you just have to kill a lot of folks out there. That's your job. It's pretty straightforward in this one, actually. like, they scream that they need help in certain areas, but you don't actually have to go over there. You're not going to be able to go over to every single. Okay, some folks out there in the Ace Combat community might be able to, but I can't reach all three places in one go. I only get like what, 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes. And I've got the one out at sea, the one to the right, and the one to the left. Plus these fighters in the middle. But we're gonna go to the right, because that's my usual. Oh, you're gonna regret that in like 15 minutes, Wiseman. Oh, they're gonna get some air support. Cute. No, that's real funny. It is funny, that's why. That's why I said it. I find it absolutely fucking hilarious. Ooh. That's not very nice. You're talking an awful lot of shit for someone in EML range. Oh, I actually blew up a target. Holy shit. I'm afraid the WebMD says that you gon' die. Battle cruiser. These guys can take a lot of hits. A lot of hits. Whoa! He's like, oh my god, I can't believe my squad leaders said that. And I like the remix of the original theme for this game. In a lot of the levels, you can hear like a redo of like a remix, basically, of the original music for the theme of this game. You know, it plays in Daredevil, Hush, Battle for Farbanti, the first mission. Even when Avril takes off, you can hear it. A lot. Woohoo! That was a little close. Alright, now we just got a bunch of new hostiles. Yep. Thanks, Lancaster. Go for it, dude. My dude is a literal fucking plague. Like, he just, everything he goes towards is just wiped out. Gotcha. No, you won't. You guys can't kill freaking helicopters. Because if you could, I would have seen you down them by now. Fucking asshole teammates. Oh yeah, we got this. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Stick with trigger and you'll make it. Damn. Oh, wow. That's a fucking surprise. That was my teammates? Wow. You, I'm gonna deal with personally. Hello there. That's cool. Shit, I guess I should probably focus on those guys. We'll start off by hitting that little reserve main flagship. This'll do. I guess I should probably... Really? I waited until I went away? Yeah, you know what? Never mind. There's no way in hell, unless you have mods, can anyone get through this. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do the checkpoint trick to refuel, unfortunately. Lancaster, you don't need to announce that it's you. We can tell. You're the only glorious AWACS mofo in the air. Oh. Mission update, mission update, mission update, mission update. This is exactly what I'm seeing. It's just Yellow Squadron, but I don't know. I just remember Yellow Squadron being a royal pain in the ass, and these guys used to be a giant pain in the ass. Okay, we're gonna have to. Mr. X. You kids in your fancy schmancy formations. Hell yeah. Soul 5 down. No, he didn't. He got hunted down by me. That's all that happened. Number 4 is out. Seymour's down. Sorry, my boy Wit, but you gotta go down too. Bye-bye, boy. Oh yeah, I see a parachute back there. It's you and me now, fuckboy. Thing is, he can PSM. I can't. Well, I can. I just don't know how to. Well, I know how to. What the fuck do you think we're doing? Real talk. There you go. I gave him one more in the form of a railgun up his ass. He still ain't dead.
This guy's too tough.
Why am I sucking so bad suddenly? I would have just turned you into Solo Wing Pixie if I could detach your fucking... Ooh, pretty.
Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Cal, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
Supplies will die for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete.
Ooh, excuse me.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos, confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant, Masa, it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Oh!
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites.
There's no music here. It's weird. It's off-putting. Apologies, I was just taking using my vape. I've got some CBD in there, so trying to ease up some anxieties and stuff before work. That's all.
Are you really friendlies? Over. This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side. And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just us.
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up well-centered image. Meanwhile, just run it and shoot us ready. Affirmative. Identify your target before you fire. Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. ID is Ocean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG. Our info has been updated. Strutter 1, missile launched. Enter the Red Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission.
assuming we can defeat the monster.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous in Kruger Park. Captain Carl, before this conversation, I wish to explain to you the situation inside of Tokyo. I'm sure someone's listening upstairs will record it. Declaration of war expanding the front lines was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as commandos, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams. And they were incredible, which got publicity, and the opportunists within the military on their side, and even manipulated the princess. Developing technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Kruger Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. Ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
Members of the military calling itself the Illusions, now known as belonging to scheduled routes.
No response. Strider 3, Fox 2. Exterminator. We would have been noticed.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. Coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous. It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got a tight nice and secure.
Up to Crossacre Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide. Bridge is being blocked off by a tank. An armored vehicle's behind us. It's by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
Trigger, VIP's in trouble. We have to wait for him.
Taking fire. Take care of them.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System 300's calling for flare incidents among Ocean forces.
Our movement is restricted by unidentified unit near our location.
It's Erusian military.
just figured I have to take down this one from the back.
Reach the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. Coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemy.
Friendly, friendly, friendly. I don't think these are friendly. Nope, they are. What about this guy? Good. 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 Not good. Gotcha. I don't think you're gonna be a good guy. Nope. Wait a second, what is that? Oh, those are friendlies. Okay. Oh, this part.
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa, there's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
I don't think she's a soldier.
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
This craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
Why are they red now? They were just blue in the cutscene. Brick, brick, brick.
Lancaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Ocean fighters. I need them ASAP. Shit. That's all we can do. ID complete. Ocean fighters. What's going on?
Stay sharp.
What the hell's going on?
Any complaints?
Granted.
Here, you guys want me to say Wilco? Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Sure your money killed a bandit.
Not you. Okay. You. No. Oh, that missile came so close to him. No.
In my way.
Gotcha. Let's see if I can nail him with the railgun. Damn it, he keeps on moving.
Enemy on your back.
Gotcha.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar line. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
lights on. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Ocean Craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
I want to know how they're locking onto me, but yet none of them are pointed towards me.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're cleared to attack the escort.
Now what's fucked up is you can destroy those, but those other drones still launch. Like, were they just thinking about it the whole time, and then the moment we got clearance to shoot them down, they hacked the MQ-99?
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
Activation rights to gain more allies.
Oh, hello. Hello, Scotland here. I'm sorry, I'm just filled with references today. You asswipe. Got one of them. Oh, I thought you said 5 minutes remaining. I was like, 5 minutes? I don't remember it taking that short of a time for the time limit. I was like, well, maybe it's ace difficulty, and I was like, nope, never mind. I'm just not listening right. He said bandits, not minutes. Yes, another story for you to tell your son. Why wasn't that subtitled? Understood. You know? I'm still confused on who shot down the captain and the general. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out even after a year. Like, was that a drone? That wasn't a drone. That had to have been Ocean, because they were like, because there was that AWAC saying that they were an imposter.
In order to respond to the attack.
I don't know. Maybe I ought to look it up later. 3:30? Still got some time.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right.
See, when they talked about that, that's what I thought the Mimic Squadron, Rage and Scream
Hearing the Osean jets
were.
firing at each other over
I was like, oh, that would have been a perfect way to tie it around into,
Since the radio was out, it was quiet. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pirates.
The story.
damn it.
God, what the hell am I going on? What's going on with my head?
Kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces.
Poor JPEG dog.
After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there's no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move.
It's okay, you're protected by plot.
Watch as one of
Because
the
you're
dogs
needed
approaches,
to
sniffs mournfully at
do
my
things later.
I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do.
You know, you're supposed to say hello to everyone and go, yes!
I can barely think. I feel weak and I don't know who the soldiers were with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
How long have you
Somehow,
been
I
here?
muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
That seems almost threatening, like,
What did you see here?
I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. It's like, what? This will probably be the last mission I do.
Okay, enough talk.
Simply because
Have all been taken into consideration.
I really want to get rid of these missions where I have to identify everyone. And I have to go soon, so. I really don't like these missions where you have to identify. We have to identify your targets. I mean, I understand it. I just don't enjoy the missions as much. And you know what? That's perfectly fine, because you're not meant to enjoy every mission. Every mission is supposed to give you some kind of challenge of some sort. And if they just made it as simple, go in here, shoot this, shoot that, defend this, defend that one, that one's moving this time, then it would just be stale. You know, you wouldn't know the good from the bad.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete. Updates on Tyler.
Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety. Our artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side. Longcaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
That's what I was waiting for.
Forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Missile.
Don't engage till targets
Missile.
are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting.
I think this was one of the hardest missions for me to do as my no damage run. Just because I have to go so close to them.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
That's kind of mean. Why wouldn't you want to see anyone friendly? Was that a radical and a conservative driving along the same road? Not having any problem with each other? Oh man, and they've got the 99s, I forgot about that.
lot of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle.
Why isn't the Erusian army retreating? They're just sitting ducks for air support.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
They're starting to fire blindly at us.
Dumbass with the scratches on his tail.
This is a military line. Who is this?
Lancaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere. Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling that you were still alive. Remember, stick with the trigger and you make it.
I've got a bit of intel for you. We'll share it if you can help those refugees.
Count me in.
That's right. All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
We did it.
Okay, Scrapweed. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
No kidding, sir. It's taking us to the enemy's doorstep, not me. Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Just right here!
Lancaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
That's that.
Alright, here we go.
We just have to get data link. Take out those targets.
Don't miss. Don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Yeah, that does sound a little creepy.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties? Nice going. If you hear
Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. The supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information. That doesn't sound good. Can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Yeah. I'm running out of time, so unfortunately. We gotta zoom.
They'll be able to resupply it. It may be loaded with new weaponry that we don't even know about.
No, it's just a bunch of Helios bullshit. It's really all it is.
You gotta hurry or you're not gonna make it.
Missile.
All aircraft, remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar.
Missile.
You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
Missile.
Ducks like this.
Missile.
The supply ship engines are away.
Oof.
See that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down. Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down.
Well, that was easy. Huh.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. This thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
We're gonna find ourselves a zone on this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Russian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No,
Oh.
it's going on forever. We have no choice but to return to our original base. Our base that is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
We're gonna go steal another one.
Good. Take a seat. Everyone's here. All right. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However,
That's right. Yeah. We'll watch the cutscene for the next part. Just because
We
it's a
found
little
boat
long and
sailed away from the island.
yeah.
We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder, What was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create?
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ...
Alright, so I'm gonna end it here, but I will live stream these last 3 missions because this is Shalaji Castle, which we know our favorite grandpa's last name Shalaji, so that'll be fun. And then the next 2 missions are the end of the game, so I will definitely want to stream that, and we'll stick with the XO2 for the rest of that. I don't know, maybe I'll switch it up. Give myself a little challenge at the end. Alright, but I'll see you all later, and hope you all enjoyed.